German chocolate cake. This is my grandpa's favorite kind of cake, so I gave it a go, making it from scratch. In a large bowl, combine 1 3/4 cup of flour, 3/4 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder, 2 cups of sugar. Give it a little mix and add in 1 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder and 1 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Go ahead and add in your 1 cup of buttermilk if you're using dry buttermilk. If you're not using powdered buttermilk, you can just hold on to it and add it in this next part. Now in a separate bowl, go ahead and add in your 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1/2 cup of butter, and your buttermilk if you didn't add in the powdered buttermilk. Now go ahead and add in your wet ingredients to your dry ingredients, and this is the weird part. You're going to go ahead and add in your 1 cup of boiling water. This will get our batter to the right consistency, and I'm not sure why you add boiling water, but that's what it said to do, so I did. Now go ahead and move to your greased pan or a pan with parchment paper. I'm using a 9-inch pan. Go ahead and bake this in the oven at 350 for around 25 to 35 minutes. Bake time varies depending on your pan size. I'd say the best way to check is using a butter knife or a toothpick and waiting until it comes out clean with no batter on it. Now we'll start preparing our chocolate frosting. Combine 1/2 cup of butter, 2/3 cup of unsweetened cocoa, 3 cups of powdered sugar, 1/3 cup of evaporated milk, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Whisk on a high speed until light and fluffy. I did forget to hit record for frosting the chocolate frosting onto the cake, but I did get the second frosting, so we'll just build that instead. Again, starting with 1/2 cup of butter, add 1/2 cup of light brown sugar, 1/2 cup of sugar, 3 egg yolks, 3/4 cup of evaporated milk, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, 1 cup of chopped pecans, and 1 cup of shredded sweet coconut. I like lots of coconut, so I just used the rest of this little bag I had left. Mix until well combined. This will be a little bit of a heavier frosting. The chocolate, I think, helps it hold on to the cake a little better. And here my cake is. As you can see, I already have the chocolate frosting, and I did decide to put a little kind of swirl on the top, I guess, to help keep the coconut frosting from sliding off. The swirl is pretty unnecessary, but I would definitely recommend adding at least the outside swirl to keep the coconut frosting in, because it is a bit runny, as you'll see. I kind of just covered the top and smoothed it out as I went, and you'll see that I go over the edges. This little cake spinner that I have made this a lot easier and made it feel fancy. Here I am just smoothing out the frosting a bit, and it's not perfect, but it was pretty tasty. Now we have half of the cake left today, and so I think it was a success. Thank you so much for watching, and that's how you make